So I did not know who John Maxwell was, admittedly. As this is like maybe 2 years ago, I heard John Maxwell mentioned on a podcast, Pastor Chad Veach. He's got a leadership lean in, and I really love this podcast. I'm not sure if you've ever tuned in, but short, practical interviews and just like lessons and a really good humor. I love the humor. He brought on John, was referring to him as the goat. And as a boy mom, I'm like, I need to know who the goat is, right? Like, I need to get hip with it here. And so I started to uncover who is this John Maxwell guy? And then you learn that he's got like 92 books. So you got a lot of reading to do to really get to know John. And it only took me maybe one or two when I realized this is a really great outlet for me to plug into. This is a betting on myself next move, right? I started to give myself this permission to say every year, my dollars that I make, there's an investment allocated into me. And I have permission to do that. I have permission to do that despite the fact that I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter of, the king. I'm all of these things. I too, in all the busy seasons of life, deserved to give myself permission to bet on myself and allocate growth towards what I was doing. And I saw that there was no better place for me to just hitch my growth journey onto than the Maxwell team. I was going to get speaker coaching and actual coaching and mentorship and hearing and seeing other people do it in action. And like that's how I learn. The fact I get to plug into Mark Cole every week and just literally hear how he is sharing, his own vulnerability and the things that he's walking through as a leader, that's invaluable. And I don't care what industry you're in. That's the beauty of this team, which is like, there was never buyer's remorse, put it that way. We all go into things and, we're excited about buying it, but you walk away and you're like, I don't know if it was worth that. Well, this is the vehicle in which I'm hitching my growth journey, like for the next 20 years, because who doesn't want to be legs to John's legacy? My kids, I've got a 20-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. That's a big spread of influence. And they're not always listening to me. Okay. So I need like a John Maxwell, the GOAT, to help and equip me to be able to reach these guys. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, I've been serving the insurance business for 25 years. They need this too. There is a values deficit going on culturally that is just being felt. So that's the reason why I'm talking about all this purpose and presence stuff, because it's got values wrapped in all of it. And it's really forcing people, certainly my clients, where we start with purpose, and it's like uncovering and really doing the work of what's your value set, because that's the foundation of the house, honestly. And if you don't know, if you've never done that work, you never gave yourself the permission, like I had to, you got to give yourself the permission to do the work and then know exactly what those values are and stand on them. And that's like the beginning of the journey.